Hi everyone, this is Theo from ParkerBlocks.com. Today I'm going to show you 6 new colors that I have bought on Amazon. These are Daniel Smith watercolors and I got them at a good price. So let's take a closer look at them. These 6 colors are actually sold in 2 separate sets. So this set features primary colors, Perlin Red, Hansa Yellow Medium, French Ultramarine. And in this set there is Quinacridone Burnt Orange, Undersea Green, Cabassa Violet. I have already taken them out from their packaging, which are basically just these 2 plastic bags. And inside each bag there is also a little pamphlet with some instructions on how you can draw the line art that's provided on the back. Nothing much, I'll just put this away. Now I'm going to paint some color swatches to let you see how the colors look like. Let me squeeze some of them onto this palette. I'm going to start with Hansa Yellow Medium first. This is PY97. This is the yellow that I usually use together with lemon yellow. So I have 2 sort of cool yellows to use. And I really like this color. It's not as cool as lemon yellow, but it's a very nice yellow for mixing, and it's transparent. This is a new red color that I have never used before. This is Perlin Red, PR178. Very strong as well and very transparent. And this is French Ultramarine. Probably doesn't need any introduction. It's a very popular blue for artists. It's a granulating color and it's transparent. Quinacridone Burnt Orange is also new to me. This is PO48. By the way, Ultramarine is PB29. So this looks like a rather warm earth tone. It's very transparent as well. Next up we have Undersea Green. This is a combination of 3 pigments, PB29, PO48 and PY150. So it's a rather dull green. It's transparent as well. Now since this Undersea Green has PB29 and PO48, I can probably mix this with Ultramarine and Quinacridone Burnt Orange. Lastly, this is Cabassa Violet. It's a very strong purple color. The colors are almost dry, so let's take a closer look. This is Perlin Red, Hansa Yellow Medium, French Ultramarine. This is Quinacridone Burnt Orange, Undersea Green. It looks like there is some sort of granulation going on. Perhaps that's because there is PB29 in it. So that's French Ultramarine. And this is Cabassa Violet. No granulation, but it's transparent, very strong. This is a PV23 RS, that's red shade. Let's see what kind of mixtures we can get when we mix some of these colors. I'm going to start with the primary colors first. So that's Hansa Yellow, Perlin Red and Ultramarine. So I'm going to mix yellow with the red and see if I can get some sort of orange. It's a nice orange, but not as bright compared to perhaps new Gamboge, which I'm going to show you right now. This is new Gamboge. So this orange is a bit cleaner, slightly brighter compared to this mixture. Now let's mix yellow with Ultramarine. So this is a nice warm green. If I have more yellow, it will look something like this. And if I have more blue, it's going to look like this. And lastly, let's mix the red and the blue together. So Perlin red and French Ultramarine. To get a bright purple, you usually mix a warm blue with a cool red. So in this case, this purple is rather muted because this is a warm blue, French Ultramarine, mixed with a warm red, that is Perlin red. So we get a rather muted purple here, which is very different from this purple. Because these three are secondary colors, I'm going to mix them with their complements. So I'm going to mix this with red, this with blue, and this with yellow. Let's start with yellow and purple first. This is yellow, Hansa Yellow, mixed with a little bit of Cabassa purple. So I'm going to continue to add more purple and see where this is going to take me. So this looks like some sort of brown. Next, I'm going to have undersea green mixed with Perlin red. So this is undersea green. Let's mix it with a bit of red. And lastly, let's try Quinacridone burnt orange and ultramarine. Let me mix more of the ultramarine. So this is a bit dirty. If I add more ultramarine, this is going to turn a bit dark. There is a slight tint of green as well, a very dull green. And lastly, I'm going to mix these three primary colors together to see what kind of neutral tone I can get. Hansa Yellow with Perlin red. Added some ultramarine to it. Let me add a bit more red to this. So it gets a bit muddy. I find it a bit difficult to get a neutral tone. By the way, I forgot to mention why I bought these colors in the first place. Well, the reason is they were selling at a very good price. Usually each tube like this will cost around US $12 and above, but for this particular set, I bought this at 24 US dollar. So this is almost like buy two get one free. It's a good deal. I'll put the link in the video description below in case you want to get them. Let's look at the color mixtures now. So these were mixed with the primary colors, and these were mixed with the secondary color with the complementary primary color. Now from what I can see, I can get most of these colors from the primary colors, and because of that, there probably is not a lot of reason to get the secondary color set. So this is quite close to this, and this is quite close to this. The browns here, they look very similar to the browns here. Undersea green can be mixed with the three primary colors as well. This is quite close. This is very close. I'm not able to get this purple because this is a bit bright, a bit intense compared to the mixture that I got. So this is a bit more subdued, a bit duller. As for Quinacridone burnt orange, I might be able to get that, but not a close match. But it doesn't matter because, well, if I include a primary color in my palette, it will be more versatile than including this color. Overall, I love the primary color mixtures. So this is Hansa Yellow with Perlin red. It gives a very nice warm orange. It may not be as bright as New Gamboge, but if I add some red to New Gamboge, it's probably going to give me something like that. Perhaps a bit brighter, but this is a very good combination as well to get a nice orange. So this is Hansa Yellow with French Ultramarine. Check out the granulation, it's very beautiful. If you add more Ultramarine, you can get a darker green. The purple is a bit darker. It's not like the bright purple you can get with a warm red and a warm blue and a cool red. So this is a bit darker. I'm not too excited with the neutral tones or the browns that I can get with the secondary set. So these are the colors. You have to find the perfect mixture though if you want that beautiful neutral tone. So I think this is quite nice. This is quite nice as well. This is a warm brown with traces of red in it. This is a bit muddy or dark for me, but I guess this can be good for painting tree trunks, branches, anything that is brown. It has some granulating texture, so it's good for those textural subjects. I'm done with creating the color swatches. Now I'm going to use the colors to color this sketch. This is a picture of a plate of steamed crab. This is very nice. I ate this in Ho Chi Minh City. So I'm going to use yellow. I'm going to use red to create the orange. For the darker areas, I'm going to use French Ultramarine. Perhaps I might use some purple as well for the gray tones, the shadow areas. Anyway, let's try and see what's going to happen when I use these colors. So this is the completed sketch. I used undersea green here. It's a bit distracting because of the texture. All the other colors, they are non-granulating, so they are quite clean. I love the orange that is mixed with Hansa Yellow medium and Perlin red. It's a very nice intense red, a very warm red color. Very beautiful. This is Hansa Yellow. And this is Hansa Yellow mixed with French Ultramarine to get that lime green. For the black here, I used Cabassa Violet with yellow. It can give me a very intense dark tone. And here I use Hansa Yellow medium. And this is Quinacridone burnt orange mixed with a bit of French Ultramarine in this area. This is yellow mixed with French Ultramarine to get that green, that yellow green. For this area here, I use French Ultramarine with Perlin red. It's a very nice neutral tone. It takes a lot of trial and error to find that beautiful neutral tone. So this is a rather beautiful one. I use it to color all these shadow areas. And the colors, they do not mix very cleanly, so you can still see the individual colors stand out, which is quite nice. And that's the same mixture here. You can see some traces of ultramarine and some traces of red. And finally, I used some white gel from the white gel pen to indicate the highlights. So to conclude, these three primary colors, they are very versatile and it's worth the money because each tube has 15 ml. If you want to get this to refill the half pans, each tube can refill the half pans 7 times. And when you buy this as a set, it's almost like buy 3 for the price of 2. So this is really worth it. As for the set with the secondary colors, I don't think this is necessary because you can mix these colors with the primary colors. Maybe perhaps The exception is the Cabassa Violet. Unless you want to save time from having to mix colors, then yeah, you can get these 3 colors. But I would recommend you get another set of primary colors rather than get the secondary colors, because the more primary colors you have, the more versatile your color palette is. So that's all for my review today. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I will post the links to where you can find this watercolor, this Daniel Smith watercolors in the video description below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.